I was just thinking, Dan, we were talking about this, but this holiday season, Christmas is just 2 weeks away. Can you think of any must-have gadget or anything cool? Like, was it 4 years ago, 5 years ago? The cool thing was the Alexa smart speaker. Oh, you got to have that because it was new. It was different, something useful for some people. But that's the last cool gadget I can think of that would have been a must-have. Can you think of any?
I can't think of anything. I haven't seen any, news articles or sales slips or anything that's come by here that gives me the wow factor, sure, maybe a new phone would make me, want a new gadget, but my phone I have now works perfectly fine. Even I grant it's an iPhone and stuff like that, but it still works. I don't have a reason to replace it.
Right. Speaking of phones, the only thing that, well, maybe not the only thing, but the one thing that seems cool this holiday season, and really kind of starting last year, but more this year, you can find really nice smartphones with 4K, some 4K capability front and rear camera for less than $300. That's outstanding. I mean, of course, it has to be Android, not an iPhone. But you can find, because I've been shopping for a newer phone, something with 4K, and you can find. Now, this would have been impossible 2-3 years ago, right? But nowadays, this shopping season, coming up holiday season, which is shopping season really starts now when you think about it. I can't think of a single cool gadget except for a smartphone with 4K capability for less than $300. Right?
Well, for me, the 4K ain't even a deal breaker. The headphone jack is.
Well, with the headphone jack. Some of these even have a headphone jack. I saw a phone today that I might get. It has a 5,500 milliamp battery. It is a beast. 6.9-inch screen, Dan. That thing is bigger than my head, it seems, for about $200. Not bad. In fact, Ben is so excited he's speechless. He's drinking coffee. Hi, Ben.
Hey, how you doing?
Welcome.
So the screen would be about that big.
Yeah, it seems that way. It's 6.9-inch, 6.9-inch screen.
They measure them diagonally?
Yeah, so it won't be, I guess maybe not that big. It would be slightly bigger than
my iPhone 7's 5.5.
Okay.
My iPhone 7's 5.5 diagonally.
Okay. Well, this thing is a beast, and I'm thinking about buying it. If anything, for the battery life. In fact, it has such a big battery. I think it'll jump your car if the battery dies. No, but
now if you get above the 5.5 mark, you have the problem with single-handedly using your phone. You get to the point where you need both hands to do some of the functions.
That is true. Luckily, I have fairly big hands. I buy like between large and extra large size gloves. Number two, this phone is not that thick. It's fairly thin, so it's manageable. But yeah, you don't want to give it to your sweetheart with small hands. That wouldn't be nice, I guess, unless she really wants a big phone. But obviously, it's nice to watch videos on a larger screen. And this phone also has stereo speakers for about $200, 4K. But that's about the only cool thing this holiday season I can think of that might be a must-have. Ben, can you think of a must-have cool holiday gadget for this year?
I've really been keeping up with the new stuff, so I got nothing.
Yeah, we were saying 4 years ago or 5 years ago or something like that, it was the Alexa speaker. That was cool, it was different, it was affordable. And I remember when the Echo Dot first came out for like $50, they were selling them, But that was really the last cool thing, and maybe we're just burned out. And maybe it's like, what? Enough. There's too much. I don't know, but that's my thoughts.
I've gotten to the point too where I got to think smarter with my money too. I can't just throw money away on something that doesn't have a good purpose,
right?
Or I don't really need.